Okay, so growing up, like my parents never put me on their credit cards, which I'm not sure why. Like my mom has always had like impeccable credit. Like she literally had an 850, which is like the highest credit score you can have. She had that for like a good chunk of her adult life. Unfortunately, she was like the victim of identity theft, so her score took a bit of a dive after that incident. But because she monitors her credit, major key, monitor your credit because people are committing fraud left and right. There's scams left and right, so make sure you're looking at it. But because she caught it and she was able to report it to the different credit bureaus, they helped her out and got that removed from her score. So her score has always been high. So not sure why she didn't add us as authorized users, but because I didn't actually get my first credit card until I was like 19 or 20, my credit history is only, I think my oldest card is like 13 years old. And it's unfortunate because again, like I could have credit history that spans I don't do short-term math very well, but I'm 32. And so if my parents would have signed me up at the age of 13, when they could have added me as an authorized user, I could have a whole 19 years of experience. I think that math is right. So parents, if y'all have preteens, please, and you have good credit, that is the key. If you have good credit, help your kids out and add them to your credit card accounts. They don't have to have a physical card. You can just literally add their name and allow them to reap the benefits of your great credit. Now, I truly think that you should give them a physical card once they're of age, once they're, at a place where they can responsibly spend, because I think it just empowers them, as young consumers to learn how that works. And so I think, showing them their bill and showing them, hey, here's the due date, make sure your allowance will cover your charges and make sure you're going to be able to pay this bill on time. I just think like getting into that habit will allow them to feel a lot more comfortable with credit cards once they become of age and they actually like start using them. Now, of course, don't let your babies collect no late fees. If they don't have the money, of course, I would imagine as loving parents, y'all are going to cover them. But at a bare minimum, like at least add them to your account. So again, that they start building their credit at the age of 13. So many other cultures do that. I know credit cards, like in our communities, are kind of seen as taboo, and we're like, oh no, credit cards are the devil. And they can be if they're not used responsibly. But if you use them like a debit card and if you use them responsibly, like they're a very easy and great way to start building your credit early.